You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Let's talk about books, Shody. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the weird things and the good things that we read. Let's talk about books.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Jason, Shelly, Silvey, Grabe here, and Jody will be joining us shortly. Just wanted to talk about some of the books that I've been reading, and before Jody jumps on, I read The Night Ship from Annie Crown. It's a little romance book, short read, another athlete book. It was very fun to read. She's a librarian nerd, which I would identify with as well. So I found that very enjoyable. I would recommend it. It's a quick read, if you like such things. And I'm currently reading Hidden Pictures from Jason Rekulik. And I'm only about halfway through, and it's already very suspenseful and engaging. Give it a try, add it to your list. I read My Next Breath from Jeremy Renner, and that was a very emotional read. Telling his story about accident and recovering and getting back into it, getting back to life. I read Outlive with Dr. Peter Attia and Bill Gifford, talking about strategies for extending life, and found that very knowledgeable and helpful and engaging. And so I just wanted to share those. I know Jody's going to jump on and we're going to talk about, different books that she's reading and different shows we've been watching.
Morning. Sorry I'm late.
You're not late. I just have a small window.
I know. You have some big stuff going. You're going out to Fredericksburg. Are you excited?
We are. We're very excited to get out to Fredericksburg during their big wine festival season and Oktoberfest and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
It's so exciting. This is a fun time to go to Fredericksburg for sure. Although the humidity today is like, what is going on?
Jody, it feels like a sauna.
It does feel like a sauna. I'm like, oh my gosh, we need rain. We are so dry over here in Austin. And then I go to different places around Texas. I'm like, you look like you're getting rain. We need a little rain in our neck of the woods. So
Agreed. And you would think with this level of humidity, it would be enough moisture that it is, that we're good. The crazy thing is, immediately after you take a shower, you're sweaty and stinky again.
I know.
It's like this is, I mean, I'm taking cold showers and it's ridiculous. So
yeah, I hear you.
No.
Looks like you've read a lot of books again. I have not. I am reading Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. Oh, it's very graphic. But it does have a interesting sister situation. They're kind of estranged, and then something terrible happens, and then they come back together and work together to solve a crime. But it's very graphic and like kind of very creepy. I was looking up, I was like, is Karen Slaughter, is that a pen name for a guy or whatever? Because very, very graphic. And nope, Karen Slaughter is a real person. She's written 25 books. I've read a couple of her books.
Yeah.
She's from Covington, Georgia. I bet you know where that is.
Yeah.
She grew up at Lake Spivey. She does have two older sisters, and this main character mirrors the two older sisters' situation, although one of the sisters has a tragic ending to her life. So it's very, very graphic.
Yeah.
Stuff that I'm like, oh, I don't want to know that. I don't want to read that. I have like consumed a ton of Netflix, and if you have not seen Apple Cider Vinegar, stop, drop, and roll. Go watch it. It is about the Australian. This was on the news, I think, a year or so ago. But basically, it's about a girl who claims that she has cancer and starts this health regimen, starts a whole app, and then writes a book and gets published, becomes very well known, wins all these awards for like Woman of the Year, and has a tremendous following about her cancer struggles and losing her child, and it just goes on and on. And then she said her book was the proceeds from her book or her different media things that she was going to give to charity, and then she ends up not giving to charity. And it just kind of talks about how she affected so many people's lives because she was giving them false hope, saying that she was cured of cancer because she ate these healthy foods and did not do different treatments. So, yeah. It is a drama based off of a true story, but it's really good. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. I also watched Pepsi, Where's My Jet? It's great. I particularly recommend it to the men out there because I could see young people, particularly men, getting on this hamster wheel, perseverating about give me my jet. You said I could win this jet if I had this many Pepsi points. And so it takes place in present day, but it goes back in time, back into the Cola Wars. It's really well done. I absolutely fell in love with the main characters in this story. It is a true documentary. It could have been shortened. You know, sometimes Netflix, they have a formula of 6 episodes. You know, that's kind of their thing right now. But it's really well done. If you haven't seen it, I would go watch it. Particularly, I think men would really like it because these two guys are like very adventure seekers and kind of like, we're going to go for it. And I just love their friendship. It's great. So, we consumed the game this weekend. We want to thank the Crails, Jackie and Steve, for giving us the tickets.
So much.
Bougie. They were very nice. They were just, you could see everything. I was like,
Yeah.
it was great.
I felt like
we had a
I
blast.
felt like I was sitting on the shoulders of a coach.
Oh, yes. I felt like I was down there with the team. Incredible seats, great time. And we got to see our favorite person, Jordan.
I know Jordan was in town.
She came in. We did our first live YouTube with Bryce at Record ATX. That was really an interesting process, and I totally enjoyed it. I thought it went really well. What did you think?
If anybody has watched it, I want to explain something. We were trying to put our theme music on the front end, and but we weren't going to be able to hear it.
Dancing.
And so we're over there dancing and having a conversation and being silly. And then we finally watch it and realized there wasn't any music there. Adrian was like, he was like, "What's going on? What are they doing? What's happening?" And so, all of you guys that watch, we really appreciate it. And please check out Shody Media on YouTube and subscribe and follow all the shenanigans
Oh my
that we're
gosh.
dropping on there. It's a great way to see all of the different things we have going on with Shody Media. And so we'd love to see you on there. And we loved having Jordan in town.
Oh my gosh. She's such a ray of light.
She is. She's so much fun. She shows up. We had, the show. She comes in. She knows production. So she just walks in like a champ. Jody and I are real nervous. We're like, I
just totally love seeing her. And then we went to the studio. We wore our Texas game day gear. And then we regrouped, went over to the Omni and we went to Coura's first. Before that, then we regrouped. But while we were at Coura's, Ella, our what do you say?
Social media.
Yeah. And then the Dateable ladies came, Sarah and Rachel, and they are such a hoot and a holler, and I could just sit and talk to them all day. And I think I get a little starstruck by them. I'm not going to lie.
I do. I get starstruck with them. I'm like, y'all are amazing. Y'all are so talented.
Our podcast is so good. Like, if you're not listening to Dateable AF, everybody can benefit from that show. It's so well done. And they are the real deal. And then we just had a blast. Ella is just the cutest angel in the world. She fills up the room with her.
She's just a light.
I just love her. And then she just has the cutest style. I just wish I could wear the same clothes that she wears.
I know
she's like a size preteen.
Yeah. Y'all, she showed up to the Omni and she went to Arkansas, so she doesn't have a closet with burnt orange in it, but she found the scarf and turned it into the cutest top.
Oh, it was so cute. She just tied a big bow in the back, and then she was like our Uber driver unintentionally. We were all going to go to the tailgate, and then she had to babysit, and I was so sad. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh. You came all the way down to the Omni, which is very challenging. I probably would have said, let's all meet at Mi Madre's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we went to, she dropped us off like really close to the tailgate. We walked over, got to be in all that fun energy. And then a bunch of my friends from Silker came, Carvalho, Rima, Laura, Aretz, they all came. I saw so many fun faces. We watched Bowling for Soup, which was incredible.
Yeah.
If you don't know Bowling for Soup, just go listen to their music. It's going to lift you up. You're going to have a great day. Start your morning with some Bowling for Soup.
Agreed.
But the only bad thing, other than it was hot, is they got rid of our tree that we stand under to watch the concert.
Yeah, they made it into a private seating area.
I get really tired of that, by the way.
Yeah, and there was nobody there.
Nobody was there. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Release our tree. Release our tree.
Come on. Come on, Pansy.
One good thing I saw, they got rid of that giant white stand thing where you could go up on these stairs and get a good view of the concert. But the whole time I would watch that and go, that looks like it's gonna fall over. I am so nervous. Like people, and my friend Tiffany and Randy got on at one time. They walked up there to go watch a concert, and they said it was so shaky and rickety. They were scared the entire time. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad, because then everybody just sat on the lawn, and it was like just a sea of people sitting and relaxing on the berm. But I was glad nobody got hurt. And that rickety thing that they had up there, I was like, oh my God, that looks very precariously placed.
So fun. Oh man.
But
I love seeing the Reikleys.
I know their kids have gotten so big.
Oh my gosh. I love those kids, and Kevin and Amanda have not aged
I
at
know.
all.
I know.
I was like, wow. And then the beautiful Coles were there. Michelle looked like a
Man, oh my-
supermodel. My best friend Carly looked like a friggin' supermodel.
She is a supermodel. She's so gorgeous. Inside and out. Inside.
This is agreed. This is my question. It's like we're out there, and Jordan and I look like we just got out of a sauna, and everybody else looks like they're not even sweating at all.
I'm gonna say I was looking around at the same situation, and I was like, maybe it's the cowboy hats, because it made me sweat really bad, the cowboy hats. But everybody that didn't have a cowboy hat, a little bit of wind that was down there was kind of moving their hair. I don't know, but I know a lot of people didn't go down to the concert, because when I saw Carly and them, they weren't down at the concert. They were at the
Yeah. And then and the concert, Jody's right, they took our tree, and so there was no shade.
Right.
And so we were right out in the sun. But I mean, we turned around, and everybody looked like supermodels, and we looked like wet rats.
Oh, well, we all dried up. We were fine. Also, Carrie Keith and her cute patootie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
And the whole Stockenboyer,
Oh my gosh.
Cassidy, the Brett family.
Cassidy, beautiful. Like,
Oh, she's so gorgeous.
Cassidy and Kim look like they look so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, they look like they just came out of a salon.
They do. I'm like, gosh, I wish I could look like that, but that's okay. You know,
we went to Bowling for Soup, and we were kind of sad that we missed the band, and then the band came out. We were like, yes, we got to see the marching band.
My favorite. So the band marches right down past our tailgate, and I love to just go right over there. That's when I saw Ree, and then Stephanie later. Stephanie looked beautiful, of course.
Yeah.
But I just seeing all the people was so great. And then we walked over. We stayed, watched the band do their
halftime performance. Yeah.
And then we left, and we walked over to Via 313. But Via 313 didn't have the game on, and they're on campus, and it was empty.
Because they didn't have the game on.
I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Buy the rights. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then we had a hard time getting Uber. So we had to walk over to Central Market HEB up north on North Lamar.
Yeah. The trek.
We got our steps in.
We got our steps in. and then we immediately fell to sleep.
Out.
We're like,
we were so tired.
Yeah, so out. So it was a great weekend, and
oh my gosh,
we're consuming a new show, but we're going to talk about that for the Thursday podcast. So
yes, and guys, please, if you have not watched Apple Cider Vinegar, please
go do it.
And then write us.
Yes,
we're like talking about how I went and saw the kids in Dallas on Sunday, which was great, but the drive back was a murder. Like, all those small towns decide that's when they're going to bring the highway down to one lane, and you know, it's so dumb. Added like an hour and a half extra onto our drive back home. But anyway, we had a blast. It was great seeing them. Everybody's healthy and happy, and you know, it's just good getting to see the kids. All of that. But we had a really good time. And I think this next weekend I'm going to be going out to the ranch just to get some projects done at the big house. So, so much to do out there.
Yeah. Fun.
Well, you have a big day, so I'm going to let you get to it. And
Love
thanks
you.
for listening, everybody. And Texas.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.